You're in there now. Okay, cool. All right. Still saying upcoming on my screen. I don't know what's going on. Let's have a look. Where's she at? Where's she at? There we go, yeah. Okay, turn your sound off over there, please. I don't want to hear myself twice. I have to listen to myself and then listen to myself again. Interesting, Leo. Man, a lot of clearing of throats this morning has been happening in the household. So I'm just noticing again, if you guys know me, you know me, right? I'm just channeling energy already for your Leo live, right? So I don't know, clearing your throat, right? Somebody need to say something, somebody want to speak up, right? It could be significant, we could be seeing something come through in your read today, Leo, in regards to communication. I don't know why I'm getting, again, a little bit of past energy with that, but we'll see where it heads. All right, guys, welcome to my channel, Chaos Before Cosmos. If you guys are new here, my name is Kerry. If you've been here before, OGs and homies, what up? Let's just make sure we've got everything. We've got everything we need. Leo, you do. You've got everything you need, babies, right? You've got everything that you need. I was going to do this message when it was still Sunday for me. Now, I know for those of you guys over on the other side of the world, it's still Sunday. So technically, it's still Leo's day, right? It's just, I don't know. I just got a little bit of CBF yesterday, right? Just needed to do nothing. So I did a little bit of nothing and just a little bit of, you know, house stuff. So anyway, here we are with your message that I had for you guys for the 14th. So again, I know for you guys it's still the 14th. It's now the 15th here where I'm at. So let's go through today's daily jazz and then we'll jump back. We'll jump back in time. We'll go back in time, right? I don't know, Leo, somebody could want to maybe go back in time, okay? We could be pulling a little bit of retrograde energy through for this reading as well. So we'll just see what comes up and we'll go with that. But let's get through what's here in the notebook first. Today, where I'm at is the 15th of June, 2026. That breaks down to 661. The number 4... Oh, I wrote the number 14. It's not the number 14, it's the number 13. So 14, 5, 23 are going to be significant. Again, yesterday's message was channeled on the 14th, so somebody could have strong, have a strong 5 energy. Obviously, Leo, 5th house, that's all you, baby, right? But it's actually the 13th, the number 4. Okay, so today's a 4 energy. Also aligning with it being a Monday, which is the moon, Cancer energy. The sun and moon are both currently, I believe they're both currently still in Gemini. Hold up, wait a minute, let me just, you guys know that I like to, actually I can do it on the computer. I'm pretty sure it's still in Gemini. Let's just go back. Yeah. Moon's in Gemini, right? So we've got sun and moon in Gemini. This is the same energy as well that was there on the 14th. So energy is kind of still the same with the sun and the moon, although for me it's switched days from Sunday to Monday. So we did see also Cancer energy come up in your read, so you might have strong Cancer placements as well, or a strong or significant Cancer placement. All right, Leo. So yeah, the day that this was channeled was the 14th of the 6th, 2026. That broke down to 561, the number 12, the number 3. So you could have some Pisces in your chart, some Gemini in your chart. Again, strong Gemini energy was showing up for this read. You guys could be seeing 1055, 155, 151 in particular, right, when it comes to your 1s and your 5s. You might be seeing a lot of 8s at the moment, 888s, 88, 818, 828, things like that. But again, strong 8 energy, and also 777s could be significant for somebody, or again, strong 7, sevens showing up in numerology for you guys as well, or 333. Now, it was interesting because a lot of those numbers are, again, or some of the numbers that we've already just talked about are going to pop back up a little bit later as we get through this. Now, I was sitting there channeling, I had the notebook out, and I wrote down white butterflies and dragonflies. So you could be seeing, this is again Spirit just telling me what to write down here, and literally within 30 seconds after finishing writing that down in my notebook, I looked out my window. I was sitting on my bed and I was looking out my window, and there I saw a dragonfly, right? So just to back up the message. So again, you could be seeing dragonflies. Well, I hope you're not seeing dragonflies. I don't know, does anybody make dragonflies? Dragonflies. Man, retrograde, it hasn't even kicked in, right? It kicks in on the 29th of this month, and it's already kicking my ass in its pre-shadow. We've only been in pre-shadow for what, 2 days? 2-3 days? So Good luck to me and my speech over the next few weeks. Warm, sunny breeze, right? So yesterday or today in particular, there could be like a nice warm, sunny breeze. Either you're all in or all out today, right? So I don't know, you could be going all out somewhere, or you could be completely like just doing nothing and staying in. I feel like there's a bit of extremes here when it comes to the Leo energy. It's like one way or the other at the moment. So again, whatever resonates. Now, I then wrote down, are you feeling lucky? Question mark, question mark, question mark. All right, so we had 3 question marks after that. I don't know, are you feeling lucky? And then it led me to, do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? But when punk came out, Spirit showed it to me like in all capital letters. So I wrote down the letters and we got 7352. All right, 7s are tied to, we consider it a lucky number. 3s, we're talking about, manifesting with the masters here. 5s are about change, adventure, freedom too, right? This is about your balance, duality. This is also about your security, money, right? So somebody here could be feeling like they're lucky or about to get some sort of lucky break here and changes when it comes to their security, their stability, their finances. Spirit will like, whichever way you look at things right now, Leo, it's looking good or it's about to start looking really good. Okay, so whatever you guys have been working on, working towards, again, there's another shift or a transformation that's about to unfold or is currently unfolding for some of you guys in the Leo collective. You can also have strong, again, I'll go through the placements that you might have as well as Leo plus significant Leo placement. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. So you could have some Gemini in your chart, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, or Taurus. Okay, again, they'd be in your, Spirit said no, this isn't going to be, this is going to be very, very specific here. So they're showing me Jupiter. Okay, so some of you guys, you could have this as your Jupiter placement, something to do with your 10th house as well. For some of you guys, this will be placement sitting in your 10th house. Venus. That's all they're giving me. All right, so again, take what resonates out of this reading, leave what doesn't. Anyway, do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk, right? Dirty Harry. That movie was released in 1971, the number 18, the number 9. So again, Sagittarius energy showing up there. Again, there's some sort of expansion here, luck. Again, something's going to make you feel very optimistic, very happy, right? So this is, again, like a good change that's coming in for you guys, Leo. Clint Eastwood was a Gemini, born on the 31st of the 5th, 1930. His life path 4, but interestingly enough, he the 31st of the 5th was when we just had that blue moon as well. So again, something about the blue moon. So you could have released something around 122 sitting on my screen. Yeah, confirmation, Leo, you changed something here, right? So something around the full moon is going to be significant. Something that you did, something that's happened around that time, again, is bringing in or has made some sort of change take place here for you guys moving forward. So all right, let's get into what these changes could be. Sweet, that's awesome. If anybody needed to know some random World War I facts, right, they're right there in the comments. All right, guys, so enjoy that. Also, guys, if you're in here, please double tap your screen, show some love, support, some reciprocal energy for this message. Yeah, all right. Spirit said we're going to have to talk about it. Let's talk about it. What have we got to talk about here, Spirit? So, again, clearing of the throat, right? I was saying that in the beginning of this message, that there's been a lot of throat clearing in my household this morning that I've noticed, right, or Spirit made me pay attention to. So I don't know if somebody needs to say something to you, somebody wants to say something to you, somebody feeling like they want to say some shit to you, Leo, but we're going to go digging into that first. Again, I'm just seeing number 13 on my screen, the number 4. So this could be a past energy. Again, we are in pre-shadow retrograde season right now. So again, that energy from the past is, doing its thing as it always does, right? It's just one of those energies we can't seem to control, Leo. So let's have a look what that's what that's all about, because we need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. So I don't know. I'm just getting somebody needing to talk to you about something, Leo. We're going to find out what is this, who is this. Could be family. This could be a family member as well. Could be somebody's children. Something to do with children. Okay. But it's something surrounding, or it's going to be surrounding your 4th house, home, family, or the past. Okay. This could be something to do with a mother figure as well, right? I'm just getting that Cancer energy there with the 4th coming out. I'm seeing the number 6 as well. Okay, so somebody could have a strong Virgo placement, or Virgo energy is going to be significant. 6th house is going to be significant. We need to talk about something. 2 of Wands on the split here. So let's get a bit more here. Straight onto the 2 of Wands. We've got the 4 of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Swords, right? 3 of Wands to the 9 of Wands. 5 of Swords in the reverse. So I don't know. There could be, again, some sort of situation here. If you're dealing with a situation with the past here, again, I could be talking to a Leo who's got some strong air placements in their chart. Again, we did see that Gemini energy coming up. Somebody could have a significant Gemini placement. That this message is for. So I don't know if there's been struggles to communicate, you and this person, or there's been maybe even a block in communication. I'm just seeing in my... I was just seeing the letter L, O, and then X, right, in the... Shit, well, we just dropped it all, right? Somebody could be about to drop a lot of words onto you, Leo, or potentially you're about to drop a lot of words onto somebody else. I'm just seeing over here, letter initial T, O, E, R, Y, N, F, G, and L, right? That's what Spirit want me to take, so let's put those to the side. Something's been a long time or a long time coming. Yeah, this is yet to happen, right? Whatever this is yet to happen. It's a conversation that hasn't happened yet. Somebody's got to speak to you, though, right? G-O-T, right? Got to speak to you. Got to speak to you. Somebody's got to speak to you, or you've got to speak to somebody, Leo. So I don't know. Somebody's initials could start with letters L, Y, E, N, R, F, G, O, T, right? I don't know. Somebody get got. Somebody could have gotten... Somebody could be getting got, Leo, right? I don't know. L-O, I'm just seeing lovers again in there, right? Lover past. This could be a past lover again. Somebody that you once had love for, once had love for you. Maybe they still do. I don't fucking know, man. Past does what it wants to do. But it looks like here, I don't know, somebody wants peace in a situation. Okay, so again, it's could have been a long battle you've been fighting with an individual. Again, this is a situation where we've had some sort of separation here in a family, some sort of divide here. So I don't know. Again, somebody's making plans here, right? Needs to discuss the way that something's going, or wants to discuss the way that something's going in order to have some sort of growth in this situation, in order to have some sort of peace here. Somebody no longer wants to worry, or doesn't want a situation to continue to create worry anymore. Somebody wants to release whatever that is. There's been a lot of illusions around a situation. This, again, I'm getting it's around a mother figure or something to do with parenting, maybe even for somebody. But yeah, it's just this energy of like there's been something unfair here, or something's been out of balance, right? And it's been causing a bit of issues. So somebody wants to clear something up. So if that's you, Leo, you know, again, yeah, you want something to work out, right? You want to work on something. You're wanting something to be a lot more stable, right, when it comes to a past situation. So some of you guys, yeah, this is a situation. There was some sort of loss here, all right? So again, I could be talking to a Leo here who's been in some sort of family dynamic situation. Maybe you've had some time to think, right? Again, you're just wanting peace here with the situation. So either you're wanting to have a situation with somebody here, or somebody is wanting this with you, right? So who's this individual that... King of Cups in the reverse, all right? So, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy there. Doesn't necessarily have to be. This could be, again, you know, this is somebody that maybe you were married to in the past here, all right? That there's been instability in the situation. Okay, so if you are co-parenting, yeah, there's not been a lot of truth here. There's not been a lot of clarity in the situation. I want to say at this point, up until this point, there's been nothing that's been resolved or healed here. No one's really getting what they're wanting out of this situation is kind of what I'm picking up on. Judgment, yeah, it's time for, again, a decision to be made here. Okay, so I don't know, somebody's working out how they want to go about having this conversation here. All right, so there's that coming in the energy. Be direct, Leo, like whatever you've got to say, just say it, okay? I don't know if maybe you're lacking confidence here, or this could be this individual, right? It is maybe, I just want to get like, somebody's somebody could be anticipating drama here. Okay, somebody maybe could lose some sort of self-control in the situation, but you know, again, like somebody's not feeling confident here because again, there's just been a lot of nonsense, is what I kind of want to say with whatever that situation is. Right, so look, Leo, it is what it is. If this is somebody that's approaching you, obviously, if you want resolve and peace in this situation, be open-minded, right? Stay open, compromise, right? Don't compromise your morals and your values, obviously. But don't make the situation difficult if peace is actually what you're seeking in a situation, right? Make sure you make that, yeah, make it a positive. Make it something, turn this into a positive, right? For some of you guys, King of Pentacles wants to come on out here in the reverse. For some of you guys, it could be, yeah, King of Pentacles, King of Cups reverse type energy. Again, somebody that you, yeah, okay, somebody that you left behind, or somebody who felt left behind. Either way, whatever that situation was, right, there could be some sort of resolution that's coming up soon for you and that person. Yeah, definitely in regards to the past, home, family, children, things like that. So again, let this energy you know, work, you know, utilize all the skills, right, the things, the tools that you guys have picked up along the way. Okay, make sure you're paying attention, listening to your intuition as well when it comes to this individual. I know some of you guys have not had a good time when it comes to whoever this individual is. Okay, this is, again, there's a lot of bullshit that's gone on in this situation. So if it can be healed, right, and things can be more balanced, then obviously that would be a better situation for everybody. So work with what you can, baby, with this communication that's coming in here with Eight of Wands, in order to move forward, right? Again, to have that peace that you need, right? Peace is something, man, you cannot buy in a fucking store. It is something that you cultivate and you build that shit brick by brick. That's what's happening here. All right, Leo, let's have a look. So just stop and we'll just have a sip of water, right? I ain't saying fucking, you know what, in fact, I'm not doing fuck all until I see some more reciprocal energy in this fucking stream. Leo, if you're cross-watching for a Leo, right, I probably wouldn't. It's all good, right? Everything's looking fucking good in Leo's world. If you're a Leo and you're fucking in here being non-reciprocal, we don't do that up in here, right? We don't do that up in here. So I'm just going to sit here for a while until we see that reciprocal energy and that fucking appreciation for Spirit's message go up. Otherwise, we just sit here, babies, right? OGs don't care. Homies don't care, right? This is that reminder that you guys constantly need, right? We don't allow our boundaries to be crossed. We don't constantly give without so much as getting anything much as fucking appreciation back, right? That's too far. We're not people pleasers out here anymore, right? So if we just got to sit here for a while, we just sit here for a while. And that's okay, because the views, the people that just sit in the energy, watching and waiting and not reciprocating, you're still doing far more than what you actually want to be doing, right? You're still heavily assisting with those algorithms. Actually, I'm just gonna, uno momento, right? I should be back in one moment. So how are my OGs and my homies? We'll stop for a minute and chat to you, Leos, right? How are you guys going? What's been going on with you guys? What's been happening in Leo Town, babies? Because, you know, it is all good, right? If anyone's sitting there telling you fucking, you know, it ain't all good, that's the truth, things ain't going like things should, well, I call bullshit, baby. I call bullshit. Some of you guys are really being redirected at the moment. You don't even realize it, right? Might feel like some shit's going down, right? And everything might not look like it's, you know, but it's all happening, Leo. It is all happening. How are you, Nat? What's been going on with you, beautiful? How's your little side gig going over there? Let's also, while we're at it, I know, make a big deal, baby, right? Make a big deal. Living the dream? Fuck yeah, that's what we want to hear, girl. All right, she out there living the fucking dream. Good. And how's actual work? How's all that going? Come on, Paul. Let's rock out some old school classics, right? Because it's the only thing that doesn't get me freaking copyrighted. It's like YouTube have no care to protect some classic trance tracks played on the piano. Good. I love that. I love that. And because you had a big problem with burnout or the constant cycle of doing too much all the time, you know, which is good. I mean, I've been the same, right? Like, I've been so much more chilled. Like, I've been spending so much more, like, I've been having so much more downtime, so much more balance now, you know, and that's what I needed to do. I needed to, you know, train myself into that, navigating through that. So it's good. It's nice. The balance is good. Not overdoing it. Not putting pressure. Seeing 10:55 on my screen right now. You're slaying everywhere? That's what I love to hear, girl. That's what I love to hear. Nice. Beautiful. Good. Good stuff, right? That's what I like to hear, man. I like to see that progress, right? Those changes that I know some of you guys have struggled to kind of make. But once you get there, like it's good, isn't it? Like when you finally get there, you know, and think, fuck, I thought I could never do that, right? And then you discover how fucking awesome you actually are when you discipline yourself that little bit, right? And you make it to that milestone, or you know, you master that skill. It's definitely an achievement. For shizzle. Off into the country, yeah? Fuck yeah, that's on, alright? Breathing some fresh air, getting away from peoples, alright? Not that there's anything wrong with peoples, just sometimes it's nice to just get away and just have that peace. Blue, how are you, beautiful? How are you? Kristen? Dude who dropped us some awesome World War I facts. Leo Queen, how are you, beautiful? Alrighty. I mean, I don't know. Am I that thrilling? I'm that thrilling to watch, man. People want to sit and hang around those numbers. You could at least just double tap your screen, right? I mean, I'd be careful, right? Because Blue's cat's judging you right now. Isn't that right, Blue? You're good always? I love to hear that. I love that. I love that. My beautifuls. My beautiful people. You know, Rach was still talking about that the other day. Like, she was still laughing about it hours later after the live stream, Blue. She was like still cracking up about what you said about your cat. Just like, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, she says that all the time. I'm like, that's her line. All right, Leo, let's have a look. When it comes to your second house, let's have a little look, see what's going on in Leo's second house over here. Let's grab this deck. Let's get the money deck too while we're at it. Let's get the money oracle. What's happening with Leo's cash stash? For all you non-reciprocal Leos, you ain't getting shit, baby. Right? Divine ain't blessing you with shit. Right? Spirit, this is where I go, like, you know, people don't understand, like, how energy fucking works, how this shit works, man. Like, it just, yeah, I don't know. People love to convince themselves that they are a certain way until, like, it gets down to the deep spiritual truth of things, right? And then, like, you realize that, like, 99% of motherfuckers walking around out here are actually not reciprocal, right? As much as they'd like to think they are, you know? All right, Leo, let's get a couple of cards out here for you guys from the money deck, all right? Let's have a look. What's Leo got going on in their second house. Oh, baby, we've got cards flying, right? So, ooh, slow and steady, baby. Some of you guys really need to take that leap of faith, by the way, right? These those of you guys that are been feeling like fuck this shit, right? Like you just want to, you know that I gotta find it. I don't even know if I can post it. It's an old school meme. Some of you guys will know which one I'm talking about. It's like just, it's a drawing one, right? It's just drawn, but it's like dude's like throwing all the fucking pieces of paper up in the air, like fuck this shit, and then like goes back to the next one to like go pick them up. So actually I need those, like still got a work day tomorrow. That's like that, man. Like Leos, if you're at that spot, right, and I want to say it like this as well. Spirit is saying to me as well, like for those of you guys where you keep experiencing this, like you keep changing jobs, or you might be going through like different jobs every year, every 6 months, shit like that. Leo, man, you know what the fuck is up, right? Stop taking that same path. Stop trying to go down the same path that isn't the path that Spirit are trying to get you on, right? Some of you guys are still afraid or too afraid to get on the path that you're meant to, right? But it's like you're going to keep circulating in these jobs, in these positions, right, that you just don't seem to fucking get anywhere, right? Or you're always changing, or you're getting fired, or things are just never working out. It's because that's not your path, right? And Spirit are trying to like make it as loud as they can, but also like without completely like devastating you. So I don't know, I feel like someone, like Spirit's like knocking at your door, okay? But you need to open the door and walk through, right? There's something that you need to walk through. Somebody keeps trying to go the other way, right? Stop trying to go, man, just Leo, just settle down when I say this, but stop trying to go through the back door, right? Stop trying to take that back door all the time, thinking that you're gonna get to where you're meant to be, or where you you know what I mean? Where you actually want to be, where you want to feel, right? I don't say so much be, so much as in that space of where you want to feel, right? So, if you're unhappy at the moment, it's time to make that change, right? It's time to take that leap of faith. Spirit can't. Otherwise, it's going to get. Otherwise, it's going to feel like it's getting nastier and nastier every time. So I don't know if you're dealing with situations where it's just like there's nastiness and things like that going on in a situation, but you're going to keep experiencing that until you navigate yourself in the right direction, right? I don't know. I'm getting somebody unsure, right? Unsure where to invest or what they're supposed to be invested in, I'm not sure. Do you guys want to hey mods, do you want to vote on that last question? Do you want to vote on Rebecca's question? Should we vote on it? I don't know. Have you manifested your situation so that you won't, Rebecca? And please, before you think that I have no idea what position you're in, I know better than anybody what position you're in, but have you manifested yourself to stay out of prison or jail, right? Or have you manifested the opposite for yourself? You tell me. Are you going or aren't you? Right? I'll give you that. I'll give you that much. Hierophant's in reverse. You tell me what you've decided that means to you, though. Anyway, Leo, if you're unfulfilled, right, it's time to get the fuck up out of where you're at, okay? Leos, for other of you guys, there's some sort of help that's coming in here, okay? You guys have been moving slow and steady towards something, right? So now when we've talked about the journey, right? The journey will be like, you'll have those little dips. Just like when it comes to your stability, your security. So it might be kind of tracking like that at the moment, but there's some sort of help that's coming in now. We did see a lot of 8 energy coming in. So I don't know if, again, there's something here that you guys are going to be gaining. There's also something about also needing to, make sure that you're listening to and following your goals here, right? I know, you might have people that are trying to be helpful. I just want to help you, Leo. I just want to make sure that, you're making the right decision, right? But make sure that the help that you're getting or the help that people are giving you, Leo, isn't actually a hindrance to your mindset, right? Where your mindset's currently at. So especially for those of you guys that, you were unfulfilled, right? You've taken that leap of faith towards something new. And, again, you might have people trying to whisper in your ear, telling you fucking this, that, and the other, right? That, where you're headed, Leo, right? And for those of you guys that know where you're headed, right, and you can see the rewards, right, of the work that you've already put in, you can track that, you can track it moving along, right? Try not to listen too much to the help, right, the people that want to help. This is a journey that you need to go on on your own, right? You need to make this decision on your own here. Definitely not a good time to rush anything either, Leo, right? We don't want to rush anything. Again, if it comes fast, it'll probably go fast, right? So slow and steady, right? Again, this isn't about accumulating everything quickly, and this isn't about fast. We want things to be built properly from the ground up, right? And you can't build something properly and solidly if you're cutting corners, right? If you're not taking time to make sure you're reflecting right on what you've already just built to see, is it strong enough, right? Will I be able to pack more on top, and will this withstand the pressure, right? So I don't know, some of you guys might be feeling like you're under pressure to achieve or to get somewhere, right? But it's the pressure that you you yourself are actually creating, right? There is no one else, right, that has any input, right? So again, if you've started to pressure yourself or you're feeling like you're under pressure, then again, look at what you've already achieved so far, right? Look at how far you've come, and remember all the times that you've gotten fast money or things have come in too fast, how quickly they've gone, right? Again, if you're not prepared for fast shit to come in, or if you're not prepared for big bulk abundance to come in, you don't know how to manage your finances, you don't know how to manage yourself, your emotions, so that you're not overspending on shit that you don't need, right? Then you're not going to be able to hold on to that security, right? So again, some of you guys, the reason why it's so slow and steady, it's so that you can integrate those lessons, right? They're lessons that will hold as permanency, not just coming and going, right? So that way you have the longevity, you have that stability for a longer period of time, because you're able to manage it better, you're able to maintain it better, right? And that's what's really important, is you can get it all at once, right? But if you don't know how to maintain that, you're going to lose it really, really quickly. So definitely slow and steady here, right? That's what's gonna keep it. Okay, so you may have to make quick decisions along the way, but the end game shouldn't just come like that, right? That's what I'm trying to say to you guys. So easy does it, right? But there is some sort of increases here that, again, it looks like you guys are having some sort of financial increases here. There could also be financial help that's coming in to help you reach a goal sooner. Okay, so for some of you guys, maybe you are going to get some sort of help here that's going to help you reach that goal sooner. Okay, but for some of you guys, you need to, like I said, ignore the people around you that think they're helping with your situation. They think that they know what's best for you. You should know by now, Leo, what works for you, what doesn't, based off of past. Okay, this is why we talk about reflecting. 222 sitting on my screen here. You are on the right path. You've been on the right path for some time, right? Just because others can't understand it, can't comprehend it, right? It's not for them to comprehend or understand. It's your journey, baby. Right? It's your journey. Maybe that's the other thing, right? You get people like, speaking up, right? Wanting to speak up and say some shit about the moves that you're making. Okay. But it's got nothing to do with them, right? Again, this is your journey, your decisions. Show me what's unfulfilled over here for Leo. So we're gonna take these into three categories here for you, Leo. Let's just get a little bit more clarification here from Zitaro. Four of Pentacles, yeah, with the unfulfilled. So Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, something's just not, again, it's you're not getting what you need either. Okay, so you could be trying to really hold on to what you have right now, because what you've got isn't enough. Okay, that's the other energy I'm getting from unfulfilled, right? Not happy with what you're actually getting here. So you could be having to penny pinch a lot, or again just hold back a lot on being able to enjoy anything. It could be also leaving you feeling a little bit unmotivated here, right? Like not really wanting to put the work in, okay? Because again, there's no balance. You're not getting the reward. You're not getting what you need out of this situation, okay? So again, find your peace, right? And your peace is on your path, Leo, right? The path also offers you not only that prosperity, right? Yeah, there's some pain along the way. There's some shit that you're gonna have to do. There's some hurdles. There's some challenges, but it's the pain to the pain towards the path of purpose. There's nothing like it, right? There's nothing that quite compares to it. So, if you're sick of fucking mediocre, well, it's time to fucking, bejazzle, right? We can bejazzle this shit up, Leo, right? It's time to bejazzle this shit up. Seeing the number 1108, right? Again, number 2, it's actually, is my eyes? No, it is 1108. I was like, am I seeing an 8 or a 6 there? And I don't know, for some of you guys, maybe you do need to look at your finances, do need to look at how you've got, what's your relationship like with money at the moment, right? Are we sitting in fear-based spaces here, or are we out here having fucking faith, right? Because you got no faith, man. I'm telling you, you're going to keep doing this. Because you got no faith. If you got no faith in spirit or in yourself, this is the path you're going to keep walking, the unfulfilled path when it comes to your finances, your job, your security. Right, let's have a look at Helper, right? These fucking helpful little energies wanting to guide you towards what you're doing, right? But yeah, also think before you offer anybody else help at the moment, Leo, right? Don't overstretch yourself here too, right? Don't put more on your plate than you need to, okay? You've got something that you need to focus on, right? That requires your attention at the moment, then that's where your focus needs to be. Yeah, this could be, again, people in the family, people in your home, right? I'm just trying to be helpful, right? You know what will help and what won't by now. And if you don't, Leo, I strongly suggest you go figure that fucking shit out, right? If you don't know yourself by now, then how do you expect anybody else to know you, right? If you don't know what you like, what you don't like, what your limitations are, right? What you need to work on, where your focus should be, then you're walking around fucking aimless on this planet, right? Get your shit together, Leo, right? Get it together. Get it together. So yeah, it could be family, right? Again, family, Nine of Swords, just stressing you out a little bit. Or again, opinions of family could be stressing you out here. Again, paying no attention to it, right? This could be coming from a King of Pentacles in reverse, man. I probably wouldn't take the word of a King of Pentacles in reverse just ever on anything, okay? Because this is that's an insecure energy. Somebody that actually doesn't have their finances together, okay? Or this could also be, right, somebody, Leo. Now, Leo, I know you guys have dealt with, King of Pentacles in the past, right, in the reverse. This person could be stressed out by the support and the help that you're getting within your family, within your home right now. Oh, that's interesting. A little bit bitter, a little bit on the bitter side there. Are we earth signs? Right? I know there's plenty of earth signs that like to cross-watch fucking Leo readings, right? Just saying, what the fuck's Leo about to get, right? What's Leo out there fucking getting? Well, somebody could be stressed out, Leo, because you could be getting some sort of help, right? I don't know if somebody's, maybe, again, somebody could have maybe joined the family, right? You could be getting some sort of help here. And there's a King of Pentacles in the reverse. You're stressed out about you getting some sort of help. Well, fucking, we don't really care about that, Crosswatcher. You clearly do, though, right? I'm not digging any further into that energy. We know where that energy leads, right? Easy does it, Leo, right? Easy does it. So let's have a look. Let's give this, now, let's just, Spirit's like, you know what to do after that energy's come out of the deck. We put it away. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, deck. I'm sorry you got used and abused like that by some King of Pentacles in the reverse energy, but thank goodness we have a lot of decks up here, right? We have a lot. We have plenty to swap one out. Okay, that's lovely, Ethan. I hope there's some salts in there, some magnesium, some bubbles, maybe some rose petals, some herbs. Whatever you need to make your... I mean, it's good to know that you're naked in the bathtub too, right? I'd hate to think that we're getting in there fully fucking clothed. That would really start to concern me. It's not the nakedness that concerns me. It's when people start getting in bathtubs clothed, right? That you start to think, oh, I think maybe somebody's had a few too many, Anyway... maybe a few too many googs. Who knows? I don't know. You tell me. What have you been up to, Ethan? Right? Come on. Who took my fun away? Blue? Blue's like, we're keeping you on track, Leo, right? See, that's help. That's what you call help, right? That's the help. Blue's helpful. Like, nope, we're not letting her get off track today. Oh, no fun, right? I don't know, Leo, does it feel like it's, all work and no play, right? No one's letting you have any fun right now? Some of you guys maybe have just recently gone and had some fun out there, right? Well, maybe you need to go have some sort of fun, right? Let your hair down and shake it, as Bambi so liked to put it the other day. How did that go, baby? How did the letting of hair down and shaking it go for you? Did we drink too much? Did we overindulge a little bit? Or did we keep sensible? Did we say sensible? Blue's out. She's like, I'm out. She's like, I'm removing the trash and I'm out. Thank you, girl. Love you and appreciate you. Look at that. She's a good friend, right? She takes the trash out for me as she's leaving. That's solid, right? That's what you want. All right, Leo, let's have a look. Easy does it, right? Easy does it. Easy does it. Oh, Knight of Wands, mate. Fucking, there's no easy does it when it comes to Leo. Yes, no, you didn't shake it? You didn't shake it? What do you mean, girl? You didn't shake it. Well, Leo, you know, again, like there's a lot of inspiration. You can have a lot of inspiration when it comes to what this is that you're growing, right? Or again, you've just got a lot of ideas coming through. Some of you guys with that Six of Swords, right, the Knight of Wands, you guys could be, again, moving on, moving towards something. Some of you guys could be moving. I know some of you guys are actually moving for work, right? But yeah, some of you guys could be moving or again, there could be work that's at a bigger distance, right? So I don't know, some of you guys, you might end up finding some sort of employment, but it's a little bit further away than maybe what you expected it to be. Okay, so if I was like, I don't know who's taking ferries to work, right? Fucking, I don't mean the kind you fly on, right? Bless you, my child. But yeah, it looks like, again, you know, you're moving on, leaving something behind here. There's changes happening, okay? And again, you could be feeling very inspired by what's happening in your world right now, okay? Inspired to create, inspired to want to do more, grow more. What we got here? All right, yeah, we're definitely going through a transition here. So there's some sort of change here that's taking place when it comes to your finances. All right, something's transforming here. Things could be, again, like improving here after some sort of difficulties as well. Okay, or again, there's just a lot of changes. Some of you guys as well, you know, you could have money increases coming, especially if you are releasing any toxic behaviors, right? Some of you guys could be letting go of addictions and things like that. So your money could be growing. Okay, so again, moving on, right? Feeling inspired to make those changes. So some of you guys, yeah, I don't say like this, man. Some of you guys are really leaving behind like some toxic behaviors, right? Whether that's overspending, right? Doing too much, right? Partying too hard, fucking whatever it is. Okay, it looks like you guys are going through some sort of, I want to say, like tightening up of the belt as well. All right, so that's going to tell the universe a couple of things that yeah, that you're ready, baby. You're ready for that seed, right? You're ready for spirit to give you this, right, so that you can plant it and make some forward movement here. Okay, so yeah, things again, like you're ready for you're ready to have these manifestations kind of come through for you, which is beautiful. And I do see, again, you know, a lot of drawing upon a lot of that strength, Leo, right? A lot of that discipline coming through here when it comes to this goal that you've got in regards to your stability. So, you know, we've got definitely achievement and success out here, right? And you've learnt a lot of things about yourself here. You know, whether you're having quiet success or some sort of public victory here, again, you know, you've taken steps here to have what this is, right? Or that's the direction that you guys are headed in. So like I said, things are looking really good either way that you look at things, Leo, right? Either way that you look at it, things are good, right? Just don't get yourself caught up in this energy here in particular, Leo, where again you're getting less than what you want, and you know, you're not being brave, and again, trusting spirit, right? That spirit's got you back in guiding you towards your path and your purpose, right? And I know it's fucking scary, right? It's scary, yep. And you will take a little bit of an even bigger dip, right, when it comes to your finances. But the more faith you have in spirit, the more faith you have in yourself, and the more you work towards that goal, that dream, right? That's what happens, right? You start unlocking true abundance. And it comes in all forms. It's not just in the form of money, okay? It's coming in the form of support, love, recognition, you know, being able to express yourself authentically, things like that. It comes with a lot of magical fucking things, right? So get on the path, Leo, right? For those of you guys that haven't quite gotten there, right? It's what you're waiting for. What you're waiting, you know? Bit of fucking Gwen Stefani, right? I don't know what, man. That just makes me want to go look. I've got to go googling now. What star sign was Gwen Stefani? Spirit, please and thank you. Third of October. What is she? 3rd of October. 3rd of October. 3rd of October. That's Libra energy. Libra. She a Libra. Right. I don't know. Some of you guys might have some strong Libra placements as well, right? Maybe you've got strong Libra placements. That message is for you, right? Fucking what you're waiting for. What you're waiting. Not like scary movie. What are you waiting for? Not like that. Completely different kind of what are you waiting for, right? Oh my God. Yeah, she said it. Yeah, she said it. All right. Let's, what do we have a look at next, Spirit? Let's go into. It's not a fucking circus, man. Is your love life a circus, Leo? Because that's where I was going to go next, right? And give you guys a good little gooey love read, right? Should we get the Archangel Power Tarot out? Fuck yeah, we will. Yes, I can, right? I haven't stopped saying that fucking days now, right? All I've got is Sherman Clump. Yes, I can, in my fucking head. Yes, I can. All right, Leo. All right, Leos. For those of you singles, bilinguals, ready to mingles, right? Again, and we're like, what does she mean by bilingual? Can you speak English or some language? Yes. Well, you also speak the language of love. The language of love, right? That's two languages, Love is a language, right? It has its own fucking code, right? It's not like regular words. It's different, but it's a language. It's body language. It's a lot. Oof. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right, Leo, let's have a look. What's happening in Leo's single bilinguals, ready to mingles, love lives, right? For those of you guys, Leos, that are in a connection, is it shit? If it is, fucking leave it. Is it worth fixing? Sweet, fix it, right? That's what you need tarot for. Is that, you don't need tarot for that. You need common sense for that. Ace of Michael, right? Oof. Clear communication coming in. Right, so I don't know, there's going to be some sort of clear communication here. Somebody going to communicate with Leo clearly here. When you give, Leo, you also receive. We talked about this. So I don't know, someone's coming in quite quickly here with the Knight of Gabriel coming straight out after that, right? I don't know, somebody could be coming quite quickly, coming in quite quickly, right, to bring in some sort of stability here with the Four of Ariel, Ace of Michael. So lots of good communication here. Lots of enthusiasm, a lot of enthusiastic energy coming through here for you. Who's this person for Leo? Who's this person? Spirit, who's this person? When it comes to Leos, my singles, bilinguals, ready to mingles. I don't read this in the upright, in the reverse. I don't read this in the reverse. What you flipping for, right? What you flipping for? Well, I feel like interesting, Spirit's like, yes, read into it exactly like that. So I don't know, whoever this person is, Leo, this person could have man, it's getting hot in here. I've got to turn that heater off, right? It's getting hot in here. I'm not taking off clothes, right? What's his name? Ethan already did that to get into his bathtub. His what we hope was his spiritual cleansing bath, right? Because he came in all dirty and shit. Anyway, there could have been a point where this individual who's coming in with the Five of Raphael might have had some sort of regret, some sort of sadness that they were dealing with. This card talks about releasing regret and embracing opportunities for happiness, search for the silver lining. So I don't know if this person, Leo, that's coming in towards you or that you're going to be connecting to, maybe in the recent past, it had some sort of regrets here about a situation. But then when they met you, or when they meet you, Leo, it's like they're all of a sudden that regret just turns quite quickly, right? All of a sudden the silver lining is so fucking silver, it's almost shiny gold, baby, right? It's almost gone shiny gold. So I see these gifts on the floor as well. So I don't know, again, this, you could be Leo, right? Happy birthday, Mr. President, right? Fucking jumping out of a hat like a fucking president or some shit. I don't know, maybe you're actually a gift to somebody, Leo, okay? Spirit could actually be guiding somebody towards you, and you actually are a gift to this person, and maybe they're going to be a gift to you, right? But it's like at some point this person had some sort of regrets here about something they were going through, dealing with, that quite quickly just kind of right, or are going to quite quickly just kind of vanish here. Yeah, the stars. I split the deck over here, right? So again, wish come true, right? Somebody's wish come true here. This connection, again, going to offer a lot of peace, right? With Six of Michael here, again, there's a lot of moving on from past energy here into a really nice energy, all right? So we've talked about this, right? If it doesn't feel peaceful, it doesn't bring you peace, man, then it's going to come at a high price, right? It's going to come at a high price, okay? So yeah, some of you guys have got a really good future energy coming in here for you guys. Page of Gabriel, the Lovers, the Chariot. Oof, we like this energy here together. Absolutely right. So again, this is going to be an exciting time for you and whoever this person is. A lot of depth, right? A lot of depth with this commitment here. you know, also each other, like very much acknowledging each other's success in the way that you're able to move forward, or the way that you're going to be able to that's brutal, babe. That's brutal. 7 years running and she's still singing some shit. um yeah, like again, like there's going to be a lot of recognition here as well. There's also you might also be in a situation where others may recognize the success of the connection you have with your person as well, right? So again, just some lovely, I'm just getting some very, very lovely vibes off of this, right? Very, very lovely vibes. So yeah, a lot of connection here as well. Okay. Peace, right? Again, peace. Just keep getting peace here, right? But there's success, right? This relationship is going to be quite a successful endeavor, should you care to undertake it. Leo, you're taking it, right? You're taking it. Again, for some of you guys, there's something that just kind of comes out of nowhere, right? With the moon here, right? It's like all of a sudden this victory, this success, this recognition, right? Or this whole situation just unfolds like boom, right? Boom, baby, right? It's explosive. As we split the deck right over here, we've got the 10 of Raphael, the King of Raphael, King of Gabriel, right? Somebody could have strong water and fire in their chart here that's coming through for you, my Leos, right? Beautiful energy. Again, very beautiful energy, right? Lots of sharing of emotions, right? Positive emotions and things like that. All that yummy, gooey stuff, right? Yeah, look at this, right? This is what's coming in for you, Leo, right? This is what's coming in for you. This is what's coming in, babies, right? Spirit's like, just keep taking it. Just keep taking it. Leo, just keep taking all this beautiful shit that keeps coming in for you, right? Because it's all good, okay? Now, I know some of you guys, you know, you're going to fucking have little bumps in the road, right? Be prepared for the bumps in the road, right? But just make sure that you're recognizing what Spirit's trying to redirect you around to, okay? And you're going to get there. You are going to get there, babies, right? You're going to get there. All right, I love that for you guys. I love that energy. All right, let's move on. You've had enough gooey love reading shit come out of me in the recent past, Leo, right? That's enough. That's enough of that stuff, right? Enough of that behavior. All right, where are we on to next? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at your 10th house, Leo. Let's have a look what's going on in your 10th house for you guys when it comes to your career, public image, legacy. What is happening there for those of you guys that are building motherfucking empires out here, right? My Leos who are building empires. Alrighty. Yeah, okay. Spirit said take a roll of the dice. Now, I don't know if they meant that literally, 222 sitting on my screen. So either that or there's something that, there could be, again, something here where Spirit are telling you, yes, take that risk. Okay, so I don't know if there's an opportunity that's come out here or coming up that Spirit are wanting you to take a risk on, or again, like take a gamble on whatever this is. For some of you, ooh, shit. Leo, man, we're taking it straight back to, I don't know, this could be, for some of you guys, this could be within a part, like, it's either a legal partnership here or some sort of romantic partnership here. We've got the sun coming out, the 4th, and Libra energy. So, again, I don't know if for some of you guys here, you're about to meet somebody who you're about to build your legacy with, right? You're about to stabilize your legacy in a partnership. And as I said that, we got the Tower, and the Lovers is straight under the Tower over here with the Knight of Cups, right? So some of you guys are about to again start building a legacy with another individual, right? That and for some of you guys, this is what's meant to be on your path, right? This is the person that's that you're meant to be building this legacy with. Some of you guys, yeah, I don't know. I was about to say, for some of you guys, it could be a public image, right? So no, some of you guys are going to be in some type of online space, right? Or you could be, you know, again, doing something out in your community with your partner as well, where people know you. That could be significant for somebody. Not for all of you guys. I know not all Leos are out there in the spotlight, right? Some of you guys like to just win in secret, right? Win in the shadows, and that's fine. But for those of you guys that are Leos that are out in the public eye, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be actually working with, or your partnership is going to be quite significant within the work that you do. All right, so all right, let's have a look. What's happening when it comes to Leo's 10th house Spirit, please and thanking you. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely having a quiet victory, right? You're about to have a quiet victory behind the scenes when it comes to your career. Okay? Yeah, some of you guys are, again, moving forward or moving somewhere, moving with something. Moving on something, right? So I definitely get, yeah, like you're whatever you're doing, right? You could be moving in silence here, achieving in silence, right? For some of you guys, it's to avoid some sort of conflict here, or you're just trying to keep the peace, right? Or maintain your peace, right? Which is exactly what you should be doing, right? So what's happening here in Leo's 10th house? Well, some of you guys, yeah, again, I said some of you guys, you know, again, you're going to be working with another individual, but there's partnership here, there's union here, there's alignment here, right? Somebody, again, is beginning to align themselves behind the scenes. So, I don't know, you could be, again, whether you are a Leo that's going to be out in the public eye or not, you could be getting yourself aligned behind the scenes at the moment, ready to step out into the light, to be seen, right? Again, we've got stability here. Somebody's being very, very practical about the choices that they're making, and the direction that they're moving. So, yeah, you're again, like we've been going through, you've been going through some sort of hard battle out here, Empress, right? But it's making you stronger, it's making you wiser, right? It's making you more solid in who you are. So see, there's a lot of grit here, right? A lot of courage. Somebody's definitely got some big D energy, whether you're a divine masculine or divine feminine, right? Somebody out here got big D energy. All right, you got some big D energy, sir or madam. All right, yeah, you are. You're doing this. You are. You're quietly. Look at you, just out here quietly getting your quiet. Look at you, just out here quietly, happily getting your tens. All right. So yeah, a lot of you guys are gonna be secretly, quietly, right? Not revealing too much to nobody, right? But Leo, man, it's looking fucking good, baby, right? It's looking fucking good. Some of you guys aren't saying some shit because, yeah, you know you got some people that want to manipulate shit and fucking bring towers down around you to keep you delayed, right? These are people that are, again, just trying to make themselves, you know, there's energies around some of you guys that are still just trying to make themselves feel better by trying to create blockages and chaos and destruction in your life, right? Again, to slow you down, right? This is because they've got some fucking issues here, right? This is just, again, energy, blah, 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 blah. What you want to say, King of Wands in reverse? What, you want to fight? You still want to fight, right? But Leo, you see the truth about these kinds of energies, right? These impulsive fucking fire ponies and the rest of them, right? You see that shit, right? You don't have time for that shit. These people would still love to impact you in some way, shape, or form if they fucking could, right? And again, like I said, try and cause you fucking delays, right? I'm sorry, just because you're financially inept and fucking void of ideas, right? That's always got to be Leo's problem, though. Leo, it's always going to be your problem, right? Because, you know, you're always leaving people behind. You know, they don't want to get left behind. They'd like to ride your coattail, baby, if they could, but you're like, no, I'm good, right? You're walking away from anything that is just, yeah, toxic as fuck, right? Ain't nobody got time for that, right? Ain't nobody got time for that. Leo's too busy out here fucking doing Leo, right? All right. Let's see. Let's get you guys a couple of oracle cards to close out this message for you, my Leo-roonies. Leos, man, I don't know if you guys noticed, man, like so many people in spirituality always like post, you know, these memes and shit with lions in there, and, you know, like just everybody wants to be the lion, baby, right? Everybody wants to be the lion. You know, everybody wants to be the lion, claim to be a lion, right? Are you a lion? Are you, though? You know, are you really? Just be your animal, baby, right? Be whatever animal fucking spirit associated for you, or whatever thing was associated for you, right? You ain't all fucking out here being lions, right? Some of you aren't cutthroat enough to be a fucking lion, trust me. You know, because sometimes lions got to be out here getting cutthroat, right? To protect their jungle, protect their cubs, right? Protect their pride. I don't mean the kind that comes from ego. I mean the kind that's outside of themselves. Leo, balance. Okay, so again, make sure that you're maintaining balance throughout your journey. Okay, I was saying that earlier, right? It's just so nice, and as I said, that joy comes out. It is nice, right, to have that balance. So make sure that, you know, you're getting your playtime in there as well. Again, stay confident, Leo, with what you're doing here, because you are on the right track. So keep moving forward in your intended direction, right? Some of you guys need to open up your hearts, right? Because you got new love coming on in. Come on in, right? New love just came on in, right? So that's what's happening for you guys, Leos, right? Again, surprises. Some of you guys, again, something when it comes to a new beginning is going to be a bit of a surprise, right? There's going to be little nice surprises along the way for those of you guys that are starting out new or starting anything new. As I said, anything new. Yep, so you guys who are creating something, right? Or you've started creating something new here, there are going to be some really nice surprises along the way. Some of you guys, like I said, you still need to pick which direction you're fucking going. Are you going to continue going into the unfulfilled cycle, or are you going to take that leap of faith, right? And have the kind of balls that a lion does, right, to get the job done. So, all right, Leo, I fucking love you guys so much. I'm going to shut this live stream down, and we might do, well, look, we're going to jump into mini personals. We'll see who's up and about, and see what happens. If no one's engaging, then obviously I'm going to get off. I've got other things to do. We got some scheduling to do over here in my household today, so that's our plan for today, is to do some scheduling and get ourselves nice and disciplined for what's up ahead. So, and maybe you guys need to go do the same, right? Is look at your schedules and things like that. But Leo, I fucking love you guys so much. Thank you guys for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, whatever you did that was reciprocal. My gods, the most high, fucking appreciate it. Yeah, we said fucking, right? We did. And I'll be back in about 5 or so minutes. And we'll do some mini personals, all right, my beautifuls. Yeah, if you haven't already though, make sure you do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in a minute. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.